Welcome back to Syberia, the world before. Done with the past for now. We're back with Kate, and yeah, I'm not entirely sure what exactly we're gonna be doing with Kate. Surely we have to do something else here in the graveyard. Why else are there those, like the shack with tools and a lock that didn't look very tough, and a gate to open? Why are we just leaving this? Surely we're coming back at some point then? I don't know. It was like up here, right?
Seems so old. The Undertakers must have forgotten it.
What? I thought I could go there. I can't go here either? I thought it was this way. I guess it was further down. What was that noise? The inconsistent camera angles are quite disorientating. Was it here? Yeah. Here's this thing.
Something's missing here.
Yeah, something's missing. I guess we're just gonna come back later for that. What are you doing? It's a bit weird, but let's go. Oh, and then... Oh, I see. Okay, that's what's happening. Oh no, I took too long. Wouldn't Junta know about this? Like, hey, it's...
What the heck?
It's like a minute to 9 p.m.
The gates, they just closed. Oh, there must be a mechanism to open them somewhere.
There always is, Kate Walker.
Yeah, this feels weird. Junta knows this place, so surely she would know. Oh shit, it's 9 p.m. The gates close at that point. Whoops. Alright, well, I guess now we're doing this stuff. So, the question is, how do I, like, break the lock on that shack? Because it did say it was, like, weak.
A dead end. I'll have to go back.
But I don't have anything to smash it with, right? Oh, cartographer, find all the points of interest in the cemetery. Oh, good. That was the last one. That's nice that I actually looked around. Oh boy. Achievements for this game are probably going to get really annoying. I don't know if I'm going to be doing 100%. We'll see, like, once we're done with the game. Because, again, it's like, because you can't skip at all, it makes it so tedious to try and, like, do anything else again. I've had to do that a couple times now, just like, oh, I have to replay this thing to get, like, a screenshot, or just, like, redo something, and my god, does it take a long time to do anything in this game. I wish you could skip cutscenes and dialogue and stuff like that.
The Undertakers must store their tools in it. It needs a key. But it doesn't look that strong, though.
But we can only observe. We can't, like, use anything with it. We can't look around either. Is there something I can, like, you know, tip over onto it? I don't remember seeing anything else of note that I would be able to, like, use or pick up or whatever. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what we're doing now. Do I take a hint? I think I just take a hint.
I need to find a way of breaking the padlock
Yes,
on the tool shed.
I know.
Something strong and resistant.
We are in a cemetery, Kate Walker. You should be able to find a shovel
Oh,
or a pickaxe
right.
somewhere.
It's just
amid
like
all
we
these
couldn't take
graves.
it before because we didn't need it, but now we need it, so now we can take it. Okay, fair enough. Fine. Fine. I thought we would use that pickaxe, like, later.
Maybe I could use this with the lock.
Use this
But it's
with
out
a
of
lock.
reach.
What do you mean out of reach? Just crawl in there. What? Oh, Oscar, you have to go fetch it for me. Why? Come on, you can just, like, get in there. There's plenty of room. What are you talking about,
Can
Kate?
you bring that pickaxe closer, Oscar?
Of
Oh my
course,
God.
Kate Walker.
I'm surprised he didn't complain about it. Very exciting gameplay. Yeah, I feel like that was very unnecessary. If it was, like, close enough that it just needed to tip over and then you could reach it, then you could just reach it. Like, come on. Alright. Time to... Wait, hold on. Time to dig up some graves. Let's see some baby bones. We gotta confirm the story, you know? Ah. Too bad. Maybe this is all a lie. Junta is full of shit. She's been, like, leading me down the wrong road. She's actually a triple agent. Break. Yep. This is sensible stuff we're doing.
Useless.
And there's only one thing. Can't look down.
Looks like it's compatible with a bigger mechanism.
I wonder where. Wait. It's down here? No. Where did we go? That was, like, up and around. I guess I just can't go up that way. We have to, like, go... Oh, God damn it, Kate. Why are you so annoying? Like, I can't go this way. I have to go around here and then up. It was here, wasn't it? Or was it up higher? Yeah, here it is. Can I inspect it from here, or no? Nope, I can't. Okay, I think she would just say there must be a way to open it, right?
Something's
There always
missing
is.
here.
Couldn't, like, Oscar just have used his magical key and just turn that himself? Okay, that was just kind of a pointless section. She always, like, doubles back there for some reason. The game just thinks you're holding in the opposite direction. Yeah, that was way more pointless than I thought.
Disappointed, Kate Walker.
About what?
Yeah,
Correct me.
this
if
whole
I am
thing was
wrong,
pointless.
But the fact that Diana Rose lost her baby and became sterile disproves your hypothesis that there can be a family link between you, doesn't it?
You're not wrong, Oscar, but I'm just stupidly over-optimistic. I wish I were like you, and not controlled by stupid emotions.
Nice of you to say, I guess.
Sorry, Oscar. That didn't come out so well.
Okay. Yeah, she sure is, illogical. We'll say that, at least. Yeah, luckily the tram has not arrived, because it was waiting for me.
Are you all right, Miss Walker? I'm very sorry to have brought you such bad news. This must have been quite a shock for you, wasn't it? Let's take the tram back to the guest house, Miss Walker.
Is it finally time to meet the investigator?
Quite a shock for you, wasn't it?
Is he gonna be there? No, oh, wrong one. This one. Come on. Yeah, the controls are very awkward. Go to her house. Nope. Upsetting discovery. Leave the cemetery. And we arrived right on time. Conveniently enough. Yeah, we're like sitting right there. This looks so unsafe. That was rotating like on your feet. This is definitely not up to code. You can like rip someone's limbs off. At least up by the mountain resort refuge thing, it was like a central platform with a guardrail around it and then like an external waiting area. That makes more sense. Here it's just like you're just sitting with your feet on the rotating platform. They snuck a little tiny flashbang in there. They just can't help themselves. Oh, we don't get like a tram loading section? Is this something like, oh, we can't continue, we can't go to the guest house. It's too stormy. What is that on the beach? Not sure what I'm looking at.
What about that mission Dana led with Leon's resistance network?
Okay, we do get a tram cutscene.
It didn't turn out well, Miss Walker. Actually, that's the reason I left London to be here.
Oh?
Yes, just a second, Miss Walker. Where did I put it? What with this blasted...
Also, I'm not
storm,
entirely sure we
papers
really
here.
needed to go
Have a
to the
look
cemetery at all. Couldn't she have just told us
Storm.
that the baby died?
Excavation work at Devil's Pass has been interrupted.
Why did we have to see it
An
ourselves?
unexpected storm has obliged the council to remove the bodies trapped in the ice since the Second
Oh, I knew
World
there was
War,
something we were gonna
and
do
to
with the,
move
like,
them
Hell's
to
Gate
the
thing.
Silberspiegel Refuge.
Are we going back to the refuge?
Those frozen bodies near the refuge. I heard about them just yesterday. Do you mean...
All of this has been one day.
There has been no formal identification yet, Miss Walker.
But it's plausible that...
That Leon, at least, is among those bodies, yes.
Leon's death.
What happened to Leon?
According to the testimonies I've obtained, Leon was killed on that mission. The Foreign Office tasked Dana to lead an avalanche, apparently. I am one of the few people still alive to be able to identify him, which is why I'm here. If it weren't for this bloody storm, it would have been done today.
And Dana?
Do you think Dana could be among the bodies?
I suppose it would be logical. It would explain why I never saw or heard of her again after the mission. Yet, according to some witnesses, Dana survived the war and indeed helped resistance fighters from Wagen until the liberation. But if those testimonies were true, then Dana vanished after the war.
Maybe she wasn't sterile after all.
What about the other bodies?
According to the medical examiner's office, in all, 3 bodies have been extracted from the ice. The one presumed to be Leon, and 2 others, a man and a woman not yet identified.
Is it that nice guy from the expedition that saved us?
I see.
try to stay positive, Miss Walker. Only a visual identification will allow us to be certain. We can go as soon as this storm's over, probably tomorrow or the day after.
I'm sure nothing else will come up. She's gonna, like, fall over dead. Because she was the only one that could possibly identify them. Don't slip
Miss
on a
Walker,
puddle now.
We've arrived. But you're not coming, are you?
Are you gonna go up there in the storm? Are you kidding
Well,
me?
Miss Walker, you might not be related to Dana, but you bloody well certainly remind me of her.
What are we doing? No fucking way are we going up to the refuge to trek like half a day's trip in the mountain during the storm to get to the refuge, right? What are we doing? Kate. Handle your emotions. Think like Oscar. Oh my fucking god, this is ridiculous. You are ridiculous, Kate. Like, why? Why is she so impatient? She can't even identify them, right? Like, she doesn't technically know what they look like. She just has a drawing of Dana. She doesn't know Leon. She's never actually seen, like, a photo. I guess she has maybe found some photos of Dana.
Waiting for the storm to
This is
pass
stupid.
and for the official
Yeah.
identification of the bodies.
Let her have it, Oscar.
Bodies, I might add, that were trapped in the ice for 6 decades. You, and by extension me, are going to climb up the mountain so you can identify them yourself.
Yep.
I know, Oscar. I know.
No, you don't.
But I've just got to be sure.
Nope.
Because if
You can
one of
be
those
sure
bodies
tomorrow.
turns out to be Dana,
Then what? Then what,
We'll
Kate?
have no more trains to chase?
What would it matter? What would it matter? God damn, Kate. You're so fucking stupid. Especially now that she's not even a living Link. Like, why would it matter to you? God, she does not make any sense in this game. Like, I honestly like a decent amount about this game. Like, again, a lot of the past stuff with Dana and Leon and whatever doesn't really feel like Syberia, but it does feel fine, like, as a story and an adventure game, whatever. Like, it's alright. But everything relating to Kate has just been so nonsensical. It's weird. It's like, if it wasn't a Syberia game, if they just cut out Kate entirely and just had this story, it would probably be, like, a decent enough game that wouldn't have, like, huge logical fallacies and a dumbass protagonist that... It's so baffling to me, the choices they have made for this game, and for Kate as a character. And apparently we just made it up there. No questions asked about the whole, like, trip that took us, like, half a day, right? Or at least, like, several hours. What was it, like 5 kilometers of walking in the mountain, on foot, in, like, insane terrain, in a storm? There's no way. She would die. She would get lost. There's just no fucking way. Okay. I guess this is the new one. Yeah. I went to the little island. I lost time in the cemetery where the mechanical entrance gate seemed to follow strict opening times. Then I got lost in the maze-like alleys. But I did make an interesting discovery. A grave. It was in the name of a certain Anna Rose. Going by the dates engraved on the sinister-looking headstone, I deduced... Yep, he deduced. It was that of a stillborn child. Most probably the daughter of that Dana Rose who Miss Walker is trying to track down. Yep, you sure deduce a lot, huh? That wasn't the only revelation of that exhausting night, though. I returned to the Dombre guest house where Kate Walker stayed while in Wagen. Frau Wagner, the owner of the establishment, might have been as close as a clam in solidarity for Kate Walker, but that wasn't the case for her only guest. This was a very old British lady who introduced herself as Colonel Janet Blake. She was quite talkative, okay, just for being a Secret Service agent and double agent, she's quite talkative and just spills all secrets. She was quite talkative and confirmed it was she who escorted Miss Walker to the cemetery. It turns out the old lady knew Dana Rose in her youth, when she was acting as a double agent during the war. She just goes around telling everyone she was a double agent. By day she was an artist and Brown Shadow propagandist, known by the name of Junta Steinhoff, and by night she was a member of the British Secret Service. This double identity enabled her to save Miss Rose from the pogroms of 1938 that shook Wagen and led to the death of the girl's parents. It was this Colonel Blake who took the young woman to England and even found her a position in London with her real employers, the Foreign Office. Miss Rose worked there from 1938 to 1944. It was during this period that she found out that her mountaineer lover and father to her dead daughter, she just told him everything, had survived. And she didn't take him to the cemetery? Why couldn't she just tell us that without going to the cemetery? Had survived an expedition which, in 1937, had taken him to the faraway oriental country of Baltayar. What is more surprising is that he returned to create one of the most efficient resistance groups against the Brown Shadow. Dana volunteered to be airdropped into this group on a mission to evacuate a VIP to neighbouring Switzerland. However, Colonel Blake confirmed that the operation went terribly wrong. An avalanche apparently wiped out a number of the members of the resistance group. It turns out that these must be the bodies found at Devil's Pass, not far from the refuge of Silberspiegel, which I had visited a short time beforehand. It appears that when Kate Walker found out about this, she hurried to the refuge to identify the bodies herself. It seems that she was terrified at the idea that the body of Dana Rose could be among them, for some fucking god-awful reason. So she took off to the refuge in the middle of the night during a storm that had hit Wagen that evening. Colonel Blake, seconded by a discreet nod from Frau Wagner, confirmed to me that she had not seen Kate since, so without further delay I shall return to the refuge in the hope that the worst hasn't come of Kate Walker during this unreasonable jaunt, thank you, in the middle of a blizzard. Yep. It sure is. It sure is.
It looks like it's holding up, despite the storm.
Yeah, we kind of have to leave it off, I guess, because I don't know how much, like, what a big cutscene this is gonna be. I guess we can, like, get started, and worst case scenario, I can, like, watch some of the cutscene myself next time.
Fuel to freeze, but maybe someone should store it inside, just in case.
Who are you screaming this for? Yourself? You could just, like, have, like, a thought thing happen. Would they have taken the bodies inside? That seems weird. Hello. Oh, it's that guy. I forgot his name.
Left her lookout post. Hardly surprising with this blizzard.
Can we put money in it again?
Oh, the mechanism is blocking it.
Okay. Spend more money.
Darn it, of course I need a coin again.
What are we hoping to see in this blizzard? I don't think we can see anything. I just want to waste some money, I guess. Can't, like, look at anything? I can take photos?
I'm not gonna get a decent photo in this weather.
Gee, you're telling me. Alright, let's just, like, go to the Hell's Gate thing, or, like, not Devil's Peak, but, yeah, whatever that thing was called. Not Devil's Pass, but here? Yeah, Hell Gates.
That's where the bodies were found. I'm not gonna get a decent photo in this weather.
That's it? Where was the camp? What? What's happening? I can only go left, I see. So let's just check these ones as well then, since they're like relevant.
So that's where the avalanche
Okay.
happened that's supposed to have buried Leon during the war. I'm not gonna get...
Okay, so at least we're getting some like notes about stuff. Nothing there. And in that case, we might as well check the Silberspiegel as well. Nothing. That's it, right? Yeah. Alright. Waste of money. But good. So, let's see. It was like before that, but yeah, this is fine. Can we like make it save by like walking down and up or something? Yeah, it just saved. So, let's just leave it here. And I guess we'll talk to whatever this guy was called. I want to say like Gunther, but no. I think that was someone else. I don't remember, but he was a nice guy. And then I guess Lenny is probably fine in here and go down. Oh, that's down here, I see. I thought it was like over there at the wall. Yeah. How did Kate manage to survive this? We will never know. She's just that good and cool and great and determined for some reason. Dramatic reveals next time, I suppose. Thanks for watching. I'll see you then.